Peace and love, peace and love. What's going on? I am Johnny Prince, host and creator of Be Clear Alert podcast. Once again, thank y'all so much for rocking out, for tuning in. I really appreciate the love. I can't express and thank you all enough for the love and support I've been getting. I really appreciate this. This is super dope, man. Thank y'all so much for all the shares, the comments, and love, and likes, and subscribes, and all that. You know, I'm happy that this thing is really growing organically. And I'm feeling really, I'm turning this down here. Let me make sure my levels is good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. On a good note, today was dope, man. Today was dope. I had an appointment with my cardiologist, and, you know, just a quick backstory. I was diagnosed with congestive heart failure back in Christmas of 2022. And, you know, from then I've been, you know, doing my thing, reversing it. A lot of people don't know that it is reversible. So I just went to the cardiologist this morning, my appointment this morning. And he was like, "What are you doing?" You know, he's saying, "What are you doing?" I said, "Yeah, it's exercise in the gym every day, and cut out the foods." He was like, "Wow." He said, "Keep doing what you're doing," because I remember it was a different cardiologist back in June, and he was like, "This is something you're gonna deal with for the rest of your life. You're gonna be on medication for the rest of your life dealing with this." And I was like, "Word, okay." And you know, with no medication, with just food and exercise and good habits and good energy, you know, I'm able to reverse this thing, you know what I mean? And I'm feeling so grateful. I'm feeling really good. And, you know, I said that to say, you know, really take care of your heart, man. Take care of yourself, man, because health is wealth, man. You know what I mean? And, you know, without that, there's nothing you can really do. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm 46 years old, you know, and, you know, I have to make sure that, you know, I'm physically fit and able, you know, to enjoy the fruits of my labor for the remainder of my life. I don't want to be, you know, in a state where I have to worry about, you know, getting meds and to be able to just stand up and walk. You know what I mean? I think that, you know, my health is very important, and we gotta, you know, really take it seriously. So that's my word to y'all, and I just wanted to express that. You know what I mean? And I would definitely have another video, you know, sharing my full testimony of the whole entire year, man, because it's been a rough couple of months up until like September-ish or whatever. It was like I was still struggling, and one night it just turned around, and I was like, wow. And I just, you know, kept with that same formula I've been doing, man. Cut out all of the stuff and exercising in the gym every day. So I'm feeling good, man. But you know, out of all of that, you know, a lot of things has been birthed over the course of the year. One of them is this podcast, Be Clear Alert podcast, which I started beginning of December. This is my 7th episode right here. And, you know, I'm all about focusing on the entrepreneur and the indie artist and pretty much, you know, the person behind the art. So I'm grateful. I'm thankful. And I thank for everybody for being here. Trinette, what's going on? I appreciate that. Live in the Fred Christopher, I appreciate that. My son, Midnight Prince. Good evening. What's going on? I got a good show today, y'all. I got a good brother. When I saw, hold on, let me bring up his IG, because what attracted him to me was his I'm in the wrong was his IG, the description in his IG. And I was like, oh, I got to get this brother on, man. And I don't want to, let me just read it out for, you know, what it is. You know, a magazine created solely to shine a light on Black creatives and businesses worldwide. You know, we all we got, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. And I think it's important to really understand and understand how important we are together as a unit, as together. And you know, when I read that, I was like, yeah, he's on it. He definitely, you know what I mean, know who he is and know what he wants and know what this should be about. And I'm glad, I'm fortunate to have this young brother on. He goes by the name of Alex Williams. Good brother. Let me read his bio right quick, because he a good dude, man, and I can't wait to you know, bring him on so y'all can really indulge in what he got going on. All right, Alex Williams out of Miami Garden, Florida. Is the owner and creator of Bass Magazine, a multimedia publication that shines a light on Black creatives and businesses worldwide. Inspired early on as a kid while visiting his grandmother's house, seeing Jet, Ebony Magazine, and Essence Magazine led him to this moment in time. Bass Magazine was founded in January 15th, 2021. And since then, his brand has been moving up in the ranks as a staple in the black community. Y'all help me wish my good brother. Let me get him on right here. Mr. Alex Williams. What's going on, King? Oh, let me get you on. What's going on, King? How you feeling, man?
How you doing, man? I'm good. Thank
That's
you for
what's
having
up.
me.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. This is dope. This is dope. When I saw you, I was like, oh man, this brother is doing his thing. Of course, I heard about you and you was doing your thing, and now I have the opportunity to really, really get you on and really, really get to know who you are, as well as the people and stuff, and everything. And I think what you got going on here is powerful, brother. It's very, very
Thank
unique. You know what I mean? And I love the mission, man. And what real quick, what was why you felt it was important to really have that motto? You know what I mean? Like why do you feel that? Like your
you,
description.
man. Yeah, description. As far as like where we at right now in the world and just history, what I'm saying is we are the creators of everything.
Mm-hmm.
As much as people tell us that we're not, as much as people tell us that, we're less than everything like that,
Mm-hmm.
we time and time again we show the world that without us there is nothing.
Yeah.
And I made it my mission to do my part as what I'm saying, as a black man, to sow my seed into the world and to my people.
Yeah.
So for me, it was a no brainer.
Come
So
on.
giving the opportunity, giving myself the opportunity to get my slice of the pie.
Yeah.
And be able to use my gifts and use my skills that I learned through school and just growing up, apply it to what I have going right now, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just been a match made in heaven. So
That's
yeah.
dope. That's dope. Tell the people who is Alex Williams.
Who is Alex Williams?
Or is that somebody you still
That's a
trying to
question.
discover?
Yeah, that's a question that changes every day. I mean, I
Mm.
answer that can go on for days,
Mm.
for real. It's so much that is, what I'm saying, that goes into me as a man, and just
Mm-hmm.
creatively how I see myself, what I'm saying, every day that changes. So it's just I would say a jack of all trades, a master of all things I put my mind to.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who sees himself with a chip on his shoulder, but
Mm.
I use that as a good thing.
Yeah.
I allow myself to just be and just constantly just,
Evolve.
I don't know,
Grow.
man, evolve, man. I really don't. As I was saying, everybody asks me that, like, who am I? It's like,
Yeah.
man, I don't have an answer for that. I'm
No doubt.
still every day, I'm still learning. It's a
No
learning
doubt. No
curve, man.
doubt.
So
No doubt. I definitely get it. I definitely get it, man. As a young man, I know you said it in your bio. As a young kid going to your grandmother's house, you seen the magazines. But
mhm.
were you always into writing from when you was young, or when you were just seeing those magazines inspired you to get into writing?
Yeah, it's been a little bit of both.
Hmm.
My mom was a school teacher. My
Okay.
grandma was a school teacher, so certain things are just kind of I was just accustomed to automatically. They're very
Hmm.
like big on education. No matter what else I wanted to do, my education came first.
Okay.
So as far as writing and reading and picking up those magazines, that's like a no brainer that had to be done, or nothing else mattered. Honestly,
Mm. Mm.
yeah.
No doubt. No doubt. And I saw you was on a previous podcast last year sometime, and he asked a very good question. Was there any point in time where you thought this is not going to be published? And you said, yeah, you did, and you gave a descriptive answer as to why. But what was that thing that made you say, nah, it's going to be published?
Yeah, man. So like I was saying earlier, you know, I have a I have a major triple chip on my shoulder,
Hmm.
but I use it like people use that as a bad thing. I use it as a positive thing. For me, it's just like I have been through like a lot of things that have caused people to write me off, or
Mm.
caused people to like change their opinions about me. So it's just kind of like it's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the one to really bet against. I'm not the one to really, you know what I'm saying, to really play with as far as when it comes to certain things like that. I kind of stand in my power. I don't allow other people's
Mm.
opinions or other people's actions to really affect me. I just kind of just, you know what I'm saying, set the stage for myself and just walk in my greatness. I don't really
Mm.
allow, I don't allow like, you know what I'm saying, just people's opinions to really fluster me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's more so whoever not with us, you know what I'm saying, like I said, whoever not with us gonna have to watch.
Yes, that.
And as we, so
Yeah, that's
yeah,
dope. That's dope. When your first publication was June or January?
July, it's in
July.
July.
July was your first
Yeah.
publication.
Mm-hmm.
Describe that feeling when you saw that and it was in your hand.
It's priceless, man. You know, like it's not no words can quantify,
Mm.
no dollar amount can really quantify just the feeling of, you know what I'm saying, seeing a work of art that I really tirelessly day in and day out, constantly making sure that no matter if I have any money or matter if I'm not out at events, that I'm able to, you know what I'm saying, provide content, provide media
Mm-hmm.
for the people that for my audience. And you know what I'm saying, so seeing that magazine in the sky, man, it really, you know what I'm saying, it brought a tear to my eye because it let me know
Yeah.
that, you know, this is a marathon, not a sprint.
Come
Like
on now.
everything that we going through, everything that we, you know what I'm saying, that we want to honestly achieve, it's a dream. It
Yeah.
starts it starts in your mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? God ain't gonna never tell you no, but he gonna
Mm-hmm.
make you work for it.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta meet him halfway. So me, if I could have been easily sitting there like, dang, when it's gonna happen. I set it in my mind. I put in the work, and I'm able to have a physical copy of my
Mm-hmm.
magazine. So
Wow. Wow.
that's how I really,
So what is it that
yeah,
what is it that fuels you? Is that chip on your shoulder? What is it that keeps you motivated and going every day?
yeah. It's the chip on my
Is that
shoulder.
chip?
Honestly, I either I put that there to light
Yeah.
a fire under me, or other people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just look back over. You know what I'm saying? My time here on this earth, and I look back on my time just as a youngin, as a young man up until now, until like a full grown adult. You know, it's just those times where, you know what I'm saying, things I have put to the side because of what other people would think, other people would
Mm-hmm.
thought. You know, now it's like, you know, you get to the age after college, you know what I'm saying, but one thing they don't tell you is that at the when it's all over, after graduation is over, I'll go home. This is on you.
Mm-hmm.
This is on you. Like your life, you're controlling your life. So once I realized that, it was like I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm certain, I'm constantly inserting myself. I'm constantly gonna allow myself to, you know what I'm saying, walk into rooms and command attention, whether
Mm.
it be whether it be through product or, you know what I'm saying, platforms like this that allow me to, you know what I'm saying, get my
Yeah.
wolf off and
Yeah.
constantly allow, you know what I'm saying, myself to constantly be myself. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's dope, man. This is
it's a lot.
major. This is what's up, man. To hear your story, man, and hear you talk about it right now, I know there's a different level of proudness you have for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And just hearing it, I just want to say I'm proud of you for not even giving up and keeping the truck and keeping it going. You know what I'm saying? And I know, like, from since your first publication, even from that, even from the birth of it, from the seed in your mind to like now, how it's grown. You know what I mean? And to see like your baby, like this is your baby, to see it
Hmm.
grow from where it was to where it is now. It's like I'm sure it each phase it just hits different. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I know, and one question I want to ask, and I know that you is it monthly?
So right now, this is like sort of the very first publication has just dropped. So we
Mm.
kind of doing like a full year as far as
Uh
promotion.
huh.
But then once we, you know what I'm saying, get to the next part as far as the
Hmm.
next teams, then it'll be probably bi-monthly and not monthly. So just
Okay.
give you something to wait for. Yeah, give us enough time
Okay.
to promote it and let people
Yeah.
know what we got going on.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you'll be focusing on business owners, artists.
Hmm.
What to expect coming out of your magazine.
Man, expect greatness, expect positivity, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not we're literally we run at the own our own beat of our drum. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
We don't really try to we don't do things that kind of fit in or fit social norms. We honestly just you know what I'm saying, what we feel and what we think about on a constant basis. How can we uplift? You know what I'm saying? So much negative stuff out here
Mm-hmm.
that allows us to, you know what I'm saying, put down on ourselves or put
Mm-hmm.
limits and things on ourselves. It's like, when is somebody gonna make something positive? I'm trying to show people that you can make something positive and still make and still have that type of fame and still have that type of notoriety if you
Yeah.
do it the right way. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Seems like you move on positivity and it's highly important.
hmm yeah, it honestly, it's just a mindset thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of reasons why things don't go our way is because of our mind. It's never our
Mm.
ability. You know what I'm saying? The mind, the first
Mm.
thing to go is the mind. So that's what they
Yeah.
tell you. The first thing to go is the mind. So if you have a strong mind, if you constantly feeding yourself these positive affirmations and these positive opportunities, no matter how dark it get, no matter
Mm-hmm.
how, you know what I'm saying, whatever the fun's looking like, whatever people around you are saying, if you good in your mind, then everything else is gonna be good.
Mm.
So you just
What
gotta
keeps
just,
what keeps you what keeps you positive?
man, keeps me positive. A lot of things. I would say just, something simple as, you know what I'm saying, waking up, get another
Mm.
opportunity to do this stuff, get another opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, display my gifts to the world, get another opportunity to be around my friends and my family,
Mm-hmm.
get an opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, create
Yeah.
an opportunity to just, you
Yeah.
know, just honestly, to keep it simple, a lot, just being alive. You know what I'm saying? That
Mm.
really, it's really like this past year has like really, you know what I'm saying? I've been working, of course, like been
Yeah.
putting in work and things like that. But I think last year put a lot of things in perspective for real.
Mm.
That, you know what I'm saying, we really, it's a timer. We got a timer. You know,
Mm.
we gotta really tap into what, you know what I'm saying, God gave us, and, you know, we
No doubt.
can't think we got another day. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep
Mm.
going and be thankful that we're able to even walk this earth and create. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things that we see around us, it all came from a thought. It was
Mm.
never just somebody just, okay, waking up, I'm gonna build it. Yeah, you had to have a thought. Somebody had to tell you about this.
Mm-hmm.
Something had to come. Somebody had to come in your brain and tell you about this. So
What
yeah,
what
that's
was
how I
last
think about
year?
it.
2021. Of course, that was in the middle of the pandemic.
Mhm.
And you said that last year, put things in perspective. What was the one thing, or the biggest thing you took away from last year in regards to Bass Magazine?
Hey man, I think, shoot man, to put things in perspective for Boss Magazine is, I think losing.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Losing my friend, one of my best friends. That put a lot of things in perspective for me.
Wow.
Um, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I think that really put things in perspective. It gave me it put a battery, and not only my
Mm.
back but everybody around me. I feel like that really put a battery in my back, and
Mm.
I just want to say, I want to take a little moment and wish my bro a heavenly happy birthday, man. His birthday was yesterday.
Oh man.
So I wanted to,
Happy born day. What's his
I
name?
definitely, yeah, Aaron
Aaron.
King, yeah,
Man, happy born day.
yeah,
My condolences, man. I know,
yes sir.
why it is to lose a good friend. You know what I mean? And
hmm
man, that and sometimes that's all it takes is that,
hmm
and I could imagine, what you went through, when that happened, and what it's doing for you now. How was motivating you, pushing you, inspiring you to really not stop, not give up. Because I'm sure he wouldn't have wanted that, for you anyways when he was here. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
I know it's something you've been, you're dealing with. My condolences, and I'm just so happy that you continue to to do your thing and do this Bass magazine, man. Because it will for sure definitely be a staple. It would be on the coffee tables of homes and things like that. And what does BAS? What does that mean? What does that stand for?
right now, I can't really discuss particulars, man.
Okay,
It's an acronym. It's an acronym for it. You know, I still have to do the
okay,
paperwork
okay,
for it, but
okay,
it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying. We'll
okay.
definitely, once that rollout come out, you'll understand what it really mean.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
but right now it's just Boss Magazine right now.
Okay. Oh, it's Boss, not
Yeah,
Bass. It's Boss Magazine.
yeah. It's all
Oh,
good. It's all
oh,
good.
my bad, my bad.
It's all good.
Boss
You good?
Magazine. That's what
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is, man. So what to expect? Moving forward. Now it's 2024. I mean,
Hmm.
what we gonna see coming out of Alex Williams? What we gonna see coming out of Alex Williams?
Just a whole lot of a whole lot of new ideas that I've been working on. We got
Mm-hmm.
something we just recently just did a photo shoot for a magazine, for the current magazine, just building another world. We just
Mm-hmm.
kind of just we're gonna do a whole lot more, whole bunch of more content,
Okay.
a whole lot of more interviews, a whole
Mm-hmm.
lot of more um clothing. We're gonna come out with clothing. We're doing
Oh, dope.
home and decor, man. I just want to take it a different route. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the home, you know what I'm saying, inside the home, that's really where I want to get to for real. Just
Mm-hmm.
once the magazine has reached the crib, it's a nice centerpiece. I'm gonna definitely want to make something that go with the magazine as far as magazine holders,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
pens, candles,
Okay.
so all type of furniture and stuff like that. So I'm just going a different route, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh, dope.
I'm real big on world building and things
Yeah.
like that. So that's what I'm really aiming for. Just expect more of a world, and like we're doing a lot of traveling as well. So
Okay.
that's yeah. We actually just did a tour and Tally. We just did two. We had two tour stops, and one in Orlando and the other one in Tallahassee.
Oh,
Just
word.
promoting the brand, promoting the magazine. It was great turnouts in both of those.
Oh, word.
So
Okay.
yeah, so we definitely hitting the ground running, man. So
That's dope.
all I needed was the product, man, and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Whatever else, just going for it.
What
Honestly,
did the tour consist of? Was it just you going to different locations, promoting?
yeah, yeah. So the two tour stops that we did in Orlando, I have a book placement at a store called Fly.
Dope.
It's a clothing brand. It's a clothing brand. Shout out to Fly. Shout out to everybody over there in
Mm-hmm.
Orlando. What the tour consists of is, of course, just an event where I host an event to put on for my magazine, let people know
Mm-hmm.
what I have going on, performance from an artist,
Mm.
and just
Dope.
what I'm saying, just collabing with the people that allow me to use their space. And the
Yeah.
same thing goes for in Tallahassee. I have a residency where I'm able to do a show a month. Shout out
Wow.
to shout out to Taylor from Breathing Color. They're doing some great things in Tallahassee.
Yeah. That's
So
dope.
yeah, so yeah, we like that, and that's the same thing. We just in Tallahassee, we did two performances
Mm-hmm.
and a DJ set.
Mm-hmm.
So we did some nice little things. So we doing do some more cities. We definitely gonna hit some more cities outside of Florida.
Yeah.
Just gotta really you know what I'm saying, get the ball rolling, keep the ball rolling with that, because everybody who comes to those events really enjoy them. So I definitely want to keep that rolling.
That's dope. That is dope, man. The magazine placement in Fly, major.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
what's up, man. I know that's a feel. That's a different level of feeling good, man. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And like, and even major chain, other chains, Target. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Walmart. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like I know it's coming. It's coming,
Yeah,
and
for
I know
sure.
it's something you preparing yourself for. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because when it comes, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit big.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And,
yes, sir.
and you definitely gonna have, you know what I mean, much success with this thing, man. The process of building the brand, building the magazine, talk
Hmm.
about the process of even, you know, coming out with it. You know what I mean, as far as the
Hmm.
publications and everything, you know what I mean? Like how was the process? Was it difficult? Was it easy?
Oh yeah, man. It took us 3 years to actually to have an actual product, solely
Mm.
because you know we live in a world now where I guess like gatekeeping is a thing. I had to go
Mm.
so many places, so many things, so many people have tried to kind of stop us from getting to where we're supposed to get to. So we
Word? Wow.
yeah, it's a lot of things. So it's like a lot of things to push through outside of the actual thing that you really want to do. So um
Hmm.
yeah, so it took us about 3 years, a lot of running around, a lot of talk to that person, not this person. So it honestly it took us about 3 years. It wasn't until last year where we took a trip to West Palm Beach and we was able to get, you know what I'm saying, the connect as far as getting the magazine
Mm-hmm.
printed. That's all we was missing was printing. Everything was finished,
Mm-hmm.
everything was done. But like I was saying, we was met with a lot of runaround. So because of that runaround, we had to move some people out the group,
Wow.
bring some people in,
Mm-hmm.
refurbish the magazine, come out with a whole new thing, which is called Married to the Game is the magazine, but it was a totally different thing. So took a trip to a place called a clothing brand called Filthy.
Mm-hmm.
Met with the guy named Jerry. He
Mm-hmm.
has a couple of magazines out, and I was just telling him what I had going, just chopping it up, just saying just small
Mm-hmm.
talk. And he ended up giving me the connect
Wow.
for the magazine to get things printed. So once he gave us that, man, I ran home, seen what it was about, and then we hit the ground rolling. Then in July, I was able to hold that thing in the sky.
Wow.
And yes, sir.
Wow. So it was a pretty difficult process. Like we hear about the gatekeeping in music. You know what I mean? The film industry. But it's gatekeeping in so many areas in entertainment.
Hmm.
I never would have thought, there's like a gatekeeping thing, publishing a magazine or even a book or something like that. Wow, I've never. That's crazy to me. But I'm glad that you pushed through when and it came out. Just imagine if you didn't. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? But you did.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And you here now. With the Boss magazine. Um, heavy. It will be a heavy rotation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, someone, young kid, writer. He want to do his thing. He wants to publish his magazine. What kind of advice, guidance you want to give that young man or young woman?
Hmm. Hey, man, as cliche as it sound, keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get tested, regardless if you want it or not. You're gonna get tested. Get you a group of people that not only believe in what you got going on, that believe in themselves so much that they
Mm-hmm.
feel like they can help you in any type of way. Hit the streets, let people know that hey, you got this big thing coming out, but also have things to people to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Have people, you know what I'm saying? Because like even before I had a product, I was making sure that people knew what the name of the magazine was, so when it came out, it would be no surprise. Just
Mm.
more so, the next form of word that come out their mouth is work. Let me get one instead of
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, I didn't even know this was going on."
Yeah.
So it's just like you know what I'm saying, like how back in the day where there was nobody throwing newspapers at your house, you had to go. It was somebody on the street corner saying, "Extra, extra, read all
Yeah.
about it." You got to get out there and have that same,
No
that
doubt.
same grit, that same grind.
Yeah.
To if you really want this to happen, you gotta stick with it, no matter if it take 5 years, no matter if it take 10 years,
Yeah.
and realize that it's a marathon,
Mm-hmm.
and every day you leave your house, that's when the race start. So you're
Mm.
doing something to constantly get yourself in order, constantly get yourself in a mindset of, hey man, not in a necessarily in the sense of desperation, but
Mm-hmm.
you gotta have that hunger, that drive. You know what
No
I'm saying?
doubt.
The people that you see on TV, the people that you see on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, those people just ain't fall out the sky and just, oh, here I am. Nah, there's people. If you look back at some of your favorite artists, whether it be painters,
Mm-hmm.
musicians, hairstylists, or makeup artists, or whoever is doing it big right now,
Mm-hmm.
those people started in a corner of a salon, or started in a corner
Yeah.
of
Fact.
their bedroom. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
gotta practice, gotta constantly,
Not give up.
work on your craft. Yes, since it's real out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you really
Yeah.
want to do this, you can't listen. Sometimes you can't listen to the people around you. Sometimes you know what I'm saying. I know people want the best for you, but certain things you got to be able to have. You have to be into your craft so much that you know it. You know what you're doing already. Like you have
Mm-hmm.
to constantly allow yourself to work. Is you have to put in the work. You can't skip the work.
Come on.
That's how I'm gonna end it. You can't skip the work, man.
No doubt.
Can't
You
skip the
can't
work.
skip that. You gotta put the work in. And you gotta believe in yourself. That's what it is,
Hmm.
man. You
Yeah,
spoke. You said that you had to. It was a point where you had to remove some people from your brand. Um,
yeah.
and I know that in business, especially if you're dealing with loved ones and some good friends or whatever. Um,
Mhm.
was that was that difficult? Because I know you were serious about your brand. So was that very very
Mhm.
difficult to do that, to remove those people?
No,
Mm.
it wasn't difficult
Easy because of the
because
severity of your brand.
yeah, and I feel like you know I honestly feel like it's so easy for me to say no is because it was the way it happened. It was
No
more
doubt.
so it got personal. You know what I'm saying? When it
Mm.
get personal, it's like, hey man, even if even if I do forgive you, there's no way I can allow you back in.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that. I won't allow myself to allow you to do that
Mm-hmm.
and think it's all good. It may be all good, but I'm just not. I can't do that. And it's more so like I was saying, like the whole, you know, what I'm saying it was prohibiting a lot of things. So to allow that back in is crazy.
Yeah.
It's just wouldn't it won't work.
What was the biggest thing you've learned while creating your brand?
The biggest thing I learned mm, that you can do anything.
Mm.
Your mind, like I was saying, like the biggest thing is nothing is too big. No
Mm.
matter what people are saying on a normal day basis, nothing is too grand. Nothing is too it's too much. You should
Yeah.
want to do too much. You should
Yeah.
want to
That's right.
overachieve. You should like when did that become something that's not cool?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
LeBron been playing for 20 years and
Right.
every year he's gotten better.
Yep.
How does that? How do you like let's put it in a sports reference. Like
Mm-hmm.
this man been great for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady been great for 20 years.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods been great for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Serena Williams been great for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick, Drake,
Mm-hmm.
all Tyler Perry,
Mm-hmm.
all of them, Fantasia, all of them been great for a long periods of time. No matter what is changing,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what changes as far as around them, it's just you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I got you, man. I got you, man. I got you. This was dope, brother, man. I appreciate you being on, man. Real quick, let the people know where they can find you and where they can, find you at in the mag.
Hey man. So follow us, Boss Magazine Double M. That's BASMAGAZINE. Two M's at the end. It's a
Mm-hmm.
red icon. Can't miss it. Should be the
Mm-hmm.
first thing that pop up,
Yeah.
honestly. Shout out to everybody in the comments. Shout out to everybody who's listening. I
Yes.
really, really appreciate it. Thank you for this platform. Definitely really appreciate it. This is our first one of 2024, so you
That's what's up.
definitely ripped the
That's
band-aid off, man.
no
So
doubt, man. No doubt.
yeah,
I appreciate you, man, and I wish you nothing but love and success, man. And
likewise.
just know that the Be Clear Alert podcast is a heavy major supporter of you, Alex Williams, and Boss Magazine, man. So whenever I can do to help promote, to help get this thing to where it need to, man, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? That's what it
Yes, sir.
is.
I
That's for real.
appreciate it, man.
Thank y'all.
Likewise.
Thank y'all
Thank you.
so much for vibing now. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow that young king right there, man. Alex Williams, Boss Magazine, on Instagram. He already there. You already know. Please support. Good young king doing major things, y'all. This is what we about here. Make sure you follow Be Clear Alert podcast everywhere except for Facebook. That's Be Clear Alert podcast, IG, Twitter, Instagram. I'm also on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google, YouTube, iHeart, Pandora, Amazon podcast. So, tap in, y'all. Tap in, y'all. Tap in, tap in. Be Clear Alert doing major things, having major people on doing their thing. So, listen, once again, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for the love and support, for sharing and being on with me. Until next show. Appreciate y'all. Peace.